When you think of trees, the first thing that comes to mind are forests and parks. But our next story focuses on greening up urban neighborhoods, replacing concrete slabs with life-changing trees. Here in Baltimore City, a movement has taken root.
Get about maybe a foot around the tree.
Led by numerous volunteer groups, urban greening is transforming Baltimore sidewalks through urban canopy. And today, Rayco Turner and volunteers with Midtown Baltimore are leading the charge.
We typically work with each community's tree steward to organize a tree planting per community. And then we have the events with certified tree keepers to safely show us how to get those trees in the ground.
Let's go ahead and break ground first because I have a feeling that there was a tree here at some point. And if there's any surprises in the dirt, I want to know that first up.
Today's trees are going to go towards our goal of 350 trees by the fall to meet the requirements of our Chesapeake Bay Urban Trust grants.
More and more cities are investing in greenery, and with reason. Studies have shown that trees can reduce runoff, boost mental well-being.
Adding shade to homes that can help lower electricity bills when it comes to the summer months. I would also say it improves the quality of life.
And they also increase the value of surrounding homes by up to $15,000. It's no wonder this movement has seen a boom.
I know what we're doing here today will help improve the tree canopy, not only in Baltimore City, but all across the world.
Some enterprising individuals, such as Joe Barley of Ridge Nursery, have capitalized on the success of these expanding programs.
Now we're up to 180,000 plants. We have the 2 properties that we're working on. We have about 25 employees now. So our customers are environmental landscape contractors, government agencies, whether it's federal, state, or local, and nonprofit conservation organizations.
But these 180,000 trees aren't grown from seedlings. Rather, these small trees are frozen and shipped from the West Coast. The freezing temperatures prompt hibernation and prevent them from expending excess energy growing leaves. Once they arrive, the crew pots the trees and acclimates them to the nursery's climate.
We don't start them from seed. We actually buy the liners, the small plants. We plant them on and grow them to a larger size. That's what we do.
Over the course of 6 years, Ridge Nursery will then prune, water, and fertilize each tree, making patience one of this industry's most essential tools. Fortunately, Joe Barley possesses this virtue in spades.
In the early 90s, the state of Maryland passed a conservation bill, and that in turn gave me an idea for the nursery. When they say it takes at least 3 years before you know if a business is going to succeed, I never brought in a dime for 4 years.
But conservation became this nursery's mission, raising native plants to facilitate the state's reforesting goals.
It's all native grown plants for conservation, started for conservation work.
But he attributes this incredible growth to his late wife Sharon's support.
Without her support and her faith, this still would just have been an idea. So the family was the core that got it started.
So each maple, redbud, honeysuckle, and other native trees pulled from these rows and bound for Baltimore become more than just the fulfillment of an order, but an extension of this family's legacy of improving their community. And that legacy is now being carried on by Joe's daughter, Jessica Todd. After returning from college, she stepped into the role of CEO and will one day take over the farm.
My mom had an amazing ability to trust my father and his vision. So if you saw what this property looked like, when my father bought it, you would understand why she cried. And he knew that no matter whether he succeeded or failed, she was going to be there to help pick him up when he needed. I want to be able to continue on that legacy of growing a really strong plant. You see it on the sideline or in the sidewalk or in a park, and you're like, oh, wow, that started with us.
Midtown Baltimore will then pick these trees up from an intermediary nursery and will eventually make their winding journey from seedling to sapling to sidewalk.
This is our tree. We named it Triante. We have triplets. We have Rutella up there and Sprout down there.
And while Joe may never see these trees reach their full height, he knows their impact will be felt long after he's gone.
For me, my legacy here would be the planting of the trees throughout the Mid-Atlantic region. They're really what matters most to me.
And just like Midtown Baltimore, Clear Ridge Nursery knows that their goal isn't to witness the outcome, but to make it possible. Thanks for watching Maryland Farm and Harvest. We hope you liked the video. Make sure to subscribe so you won't miss out on future videos. To learn more about our show and watch full episodes, check out mpt.org/farm or just click the link in the description.